Right then, I've come to the woods today. It's about 8:15 in the morning. It's really cold. It's been like -4 last night, so the plan is to get a fire going as soon as possible, make a nice coffee, make some breakfast, and then I should be back home for about dinner time. But yeah, I'm going to put a tarp up here because I haven't done any bushcraft skills for a bit, so I'm going to practice putting my tarp up again because it's been a while. And then yeah, first of all though, got to get some wood for this fire because it is very cold. Hey! That was why I couldn't push it, my feet kept sliding all around in this fucking mud. But she's down. Big dead standing tree, so doesn't matter that I chopped it down, it was dead anyway. It's gonna do me firewood for a lot of nights. Buzzing with that. So they've just made a cappuccino. Absolutely delightful. My little cookser, my little wooden mug. I've really warmed up now. I've started doing this fire. I'm going to get breakfast on soon, but it's nearly 10 o'clock. I'm not going to bother putting the tarp up today because I've got to be back by dinner time because I've got some stuff to do today. So yeah, I'm just going to get breakfast on the go soon. It'll be the first thing since I've eaten, since I've woke up at like 6:30, so definitely ready for my breakfast now. The avocado is very underripe, so it doesn't just squeeze out, so I'm having to cut it. I'm wasting a lot, look. At least I can eat it, but I'm cutting it. So then, we've got a homemade bread, which I made a bit like a pancake. It's a bit sweeter and a bit more rich. And then I've got some avocado. I've got 2 poached eggs, some chili flakes, and some grated parmesan. So let's tuck in. Wow. I also put some Dijon mustard on the bread. That bread, it's almost a cross between like a really sweet like bread, like a pancake slash with like a naan bread. It's really good. I use like sugar, oil, milk in the dough. And poached eggs are pretty much perfectly poached as well, which I really thought that'd be hard on a fire, but managed to do it. Okay. Very posh avocado on toast in the forest. Right then, hopefully my char cloth is ready. We'll have a look at it together. It's cooled down a lot now. In fact, this metal is freezing cold even though it hasn't been long off the fire. It's so cold today. Oh yeah, there it is. The white t-shirt has turned into pure carbon. All you need to do to make char cloth is get something that's 100% pure cotton, put it in some sort of metal container like this, or a tobacco tin or something similar to that, and poke a hole through the top. Wait for the smoke to put it on the fire. Smoke and fire comes out of the top, and once that stops, then your char cloth is ready. And the reason I made this is, what it does is, I'll show you how brittle it is. You can just tear it in half, this material, and let's move this down. It's for use with a flint and steel, so I actually do have flint and steel here. So this is a piece of flint that I found. I think I was down Dorset maybe when I got this. And then this is just a piece of steel. And what you do with this is what you're aiming to do is, this is a sharp rock, and you're aiming to shave some of the metal off just to make a spark. So there you go, you can see them sparks. So, and what this char cloth does is all it does is simply just holds a spark. Now you can put this into like a tinder bundle once it's sparked up, and then just blow it into a fire. But yeah, so there you go. Load. There. I've just got a bit more char cloth just to show you what it actually does. So yeah, this has just caught the spark off the flint and steel, and then it just holds the ember like that. It's hot, but yep. You could put this into a tinder bundle, some birch bark or something similar, and then blow it into a flame. It's hot, but yeah, that's it. Here it is in here. So I hope you enjoyed this video today. That's pretty much it. I've really enjoyed making it. I've enjoyed just coming up and relaxing in the forest, making my breakfast. I've been reading a book called North by Scott Jurek, an ultra runner, where he runs the Appalachian Trail. Really good book. Yeah, also other news, I've just bought a van yesterday, so hopefully more trips up to the Lake District and more trips, because it's the first time I've had a vehicle in a year, because I had a car and then it broke down and then I just didn't get it because I've been travelling a lot this year. So yeah, hopefully more trips to the Lake District, possibly Scotland, and exploring some new woods. This forest is just the forest near my house. It's my favourite forest. It's where I first ever practiced bushcraft, where I first ever camped with my friends when I was like 15, and yeah, it's just lovely, especially on a day like today when it's been so cold. The fire's cosy. Yeah, really enjoyed it. So I'll see you in the next video.